What are you doing? My cat is licking my eyeshadow brushes. He needs attention. Hello people, welcome to Food Glam Life. My name is Sanaa. I just hit the mic. My name is Sanaa. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I start, I thought I should address my lack of presence and posting and making videos on YouTube. And I just have to say that I have been incredibly demotivated and incredibly lazy. So it's a really, really bad combination. And to be honest, doing this, making these videos, is a lot of hard work, especially if you don't have like, you know, a whole beauty studio and a setup and stuff. As you can see, like this is my bed right here. I film right next to my bed, you know, so I have to do the whole setup. And then, you know, like abhi main baithne se pehle, because I hadn't filmed for so long, my battery was dead. I didn't even think about that. And so I had to wait like an hour to actually start filming this. And it's just really, it's a lot of work. And then you have to film it, and then you have to edit it, and then you have to obviously post it, and then you have to, you know, supplement it with Instagram and everything else, and Facebook and hashtags and things like that. It's a lot, and I've noticed with myself that, you know, when I'm getting like a good response, like I do get that boost, and I guess I just was feeling like it's been so much work, but the payoff in terms of having people engage and watch has not been that great, because you kind of wonder like, is it worth all the effort that I'm putting into this? And so yeah, and it was really hard. And then I thought about it and I was like, you know, even if there are like 50 people who are watching this, and you know, I know there are some of you that keep coming back and have been following me for a while now, and I really, really do appreciate you. So I had to get out of that funk. I really was in that funk, and hopefully I'm going to be out of it. I've had all these videos that I've thought of, and I really hope I'm not going to be lazy, because especially with the editing part, yes, the filming is really difficult, but then the editing, I don't know why, it's just like, oh, nahi karna. To khair. So what I would like to ask from you guys is that if you do enjoy watching my videos and, you know, you tend to return, leave me a comment, leave me a like, you know, that really, really helps me. That really lets me know. Like, I know sometimes you just watch and you don't even think about it, like it, but as a content creator, it's just like I read each and every comment. Like I get excited, whether it's a new person or it's an old person, and someone who has comments that are like related to the video or asks me questions. I really get excited by that, and it's a boost for me. So please do that, and let's get into the video. Sorry about this long intro as usual. Khair, ab hum shuru karenge. So this is again a really bad on my part. I got these eyeshadow palettes 6 months ago. No. It's August, I think. Almost 8 months ago, I received these palettes by Beauty Glazed. अच्छा, Beauty Glazed का एक दफ़ा पहले भी मैं review कर चुकी हूँ. Their perfect neutral palette. I did an Eid look for it last year, and these so they do basically a lot of dupes, and they did these dupes of the HudaBeauty, I want to say the gemstone obsessions, and they do pretty good dupes. Now there's something really funny about this, okay? So this one, they're four, right? So I got the green and the blue one. And they decided to name theirs after planets. So they named this one Uranus, which is this green one, जो कि टूटा हुआ भी आया था, because I mean not टूटा हुआ, लेकिन इसमें ये 3 shades टूटे हुए थे जब I guess shipping के दौरान. So then I had to like fix them and put them back together. But really, really pretty. I'll show you swatches of them as well. And then this one, I think they wanted to call it Neptune, and I think in the new packaging they fixed it, but it's really funny because it's like a Desi person saying Neptune. So they call this Neptune, but it's Neptune. And this is the blue one, which is really, really pretty. So I also asked on my Instagram, like, what color eyeshadow look should I do? And it was interesting because, you know, I was going to review these anyway, but people said that I should. A lot of people said blue, green. Someone said do green for like Independence Month, and yellow. A couple of people said yellow. So I'm excited because I've decided that I'm just going to sort of review these for you. I don't have the HudaBeauty, any of the gemstone ones, but I do have the Smoky Obsessions, and I really did like that. So these are dupes for that, for their gemstone ones. So let's just see how these are. I'm just going to act like this is one palette and kind of use it all together. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do. I do want to do something different. I want to do something out of my comfort zone, you know, like maybe like an Instagram baddie kind of look, because I always end up doing looks that are very wearable, which I think, you know, is, I want to be able to put my makeup on and go out. Sometimes, like, you know, when I do like really, I have done a couple of these like extremely colorful looks or like a really like intense cut crease. Personally, I'm a little embarrassed to go out like that because it's like, इतनी attention मुझे नहीं चाहिए. लेकिन I think a lot of people just, you know, Instagram पे it's like an aesthetic, right? You look at these pictures and these makeup looks, and a lot of times people just do one eye, they don't even do the other eye, and that's cool. It's like an expression of, you know, it's like an art form. So अब मुझे लगता है मैंने गलती की है क्योंकि मैं white पहनी हुई हूँ और मैं colored eyeshadow करना चाह रही हूँ. खैर, I don't have anything on my face except for my brows, and then I put concealer on top of my lids just to obviously set a base. So ये crease भी हो चुका है माशाल्लाह से. घंटा जो मैंने इंतज़ार किया है, इतनी देर में मैंने पिज़्ज़ा का crust prepare कर लिया, but that needs to proof in the fridge. So man, I look so discolored. But let's do this, okay? I've dropped all my brushes. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I have to. I'm just going to just get into it. I think I'm going to stay more on the blue side. I am going to use the green as well, but okay. So and these don't have any names, so I'm just going to go into the Neptune palette, and I think I'm going to start with this kind of royal blue on the bottom. This is going to probably be a very intense look, and I already see fallout, but that's okay. I also noticed that there is a lot of pigment. कभी कभार मुझे लगता है कि मेरी eyelid space इतनी है ही नहीं कि मैं ये बहुत ही pigmented, colorful looks करूँ, but because you know I do makeup on other people, and I notice how big some people's eyes are. Mashallah, there it's just really nice. All right, so I'm just going to sort of keep building up on this जब तक मुझे even pigmentation ना नजर आए, but I have to say it's really well pigmented. Oh, I'm sorry, let me zoom you in. That's better. Also, I will show you swatches of all the shades after I have this crazy look on, okay? So I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and ऊपर से थोड़ा सा मैं क्या करूँगी, I'm going to take this minty sea foamy blue here, and I'm going to tap into that with this fluffy brush. और मैं ऊपर के side पे go all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm going to blend this out. So I'm going kind of all the way in. You see how it's kind of light over here? Now with the same brush, I'm going to go into this darker shade here. Isko I'm just going to like first tap it right into the crease. And then because मेरी slightly hooded eyes हैं, and if you have slightly hooded eyes, I've said this before as well, look straight up in your mirror and go right here with the color. क्योंकि हम normally अपनी crease यहाँ करते हैं, लेकिन आपको थोड़ा सा उससे ऊपर जाना होगा. Acha ji, this is what happens when you haven't filmed for a very long time. I had been planning to do this with tape ताकि बहुत ही sharp edge आए, और मैं भूल गई थी, फिर मुझे बीच में याद आया, इसलिए मेरे अभी लगा हुआ मैंने यहाँ से clean up कर लिया था. But going back, इस वाले येलो को भी लूँगी थोड़े से precise लेकिन soft brush पे. ये this is the blending E25 by Sigma. येलो वाले को लूँगी इस पे, and right on the top. ठीक है, so ये थोड़ा सा जो ये येलो है ये बिल्कुल top पे blend हो जाएगा. ठीक है, सो ये हमारी एक हल्की सी एक ग्रेडियंट आ गई है, और मैं यही चाह रही थी कि एक ग्रेडियंट लुक आ जाए, एक ombre टाइप सा. सो वी गो फ्रॉम द लाइटेस्ट टू दिस डार्क, बट द थिंग विद इट, यू हैव टू कीप गोइंग ओवर इट. ब्लेंड करना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. अच्छा, और इसको हम थोड़ा सा कट क्रीज करेंगे तो इट्स फाइन इफ इट गोज डाउन लाइक दैट. बट अगर आप नोट करेंगे, देयर आर ऑल दीज अदर इंटरेस्टिंग शेड्स, एंड देन आई हैड टू यूज सम ऑफ दिस एज वेल, सो आई एम अ लिटिल बिट कंफ्यूज्ड. थोड़ा सा एक्चुअली ये भी यूज़ करूँगी राइट हियर. Okay, so I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit of this steel gray as well, and ये जो color बीच में ये वाला. It's actually not bad, as you can see. I'm using a dry brush. मैंने spray भी नहीं किया हुआ. I'm sure इसको spray करूँगी तो ये ज़्यादा intense आएगा. But I kind of want to use the yellow as an inner corner highlight. Let's try cutting the crease. Okay, I decided to do a full cut crease, and then I'll go in with those metallic shades. I just want to try taking this shade here, this kind of bronzy shade. इसका अगर आप देखेंगे, it's like a shift है इसमें, greenish shift आ रही है. It's brown with a little bit of green. I'm gonna just see how it looks, and if I put this going over it like this. Basically, what it's doing is it's just providing some glittery effect, like a bronzy glitter effect, kind of giving it a wet look. I'm going back in with the darker shades, going over it on the corner like an eyeliner. It's like a thick winged eyeliner, but right here. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm going to start with a yellow. I'm not sure about this, so I think I'm going to go in with one of these shimmery metallic shades instead, like these blue and this mint blue sort of thing. I need something really dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the green with the blue, just ये वाली मैंने line बनाई है ना, just to sort of intensify it more. And then I'm going to go in with ये, इसमें थोड़ा सा lime green है, and this is more gold. I like the lime green one, so I'm going to go where the yellow is. I'm just going to go further in, just like a highlight, and kind of brush it over this. जो टूट गया मेरे जो जिनको वापस repress किया है, they've become a little bit hard. Not bad. Kind of looks very mermaidy. Yeah, थोड़ा सा fallout है, but you know, honestly, the fallout's not as bad as I thought. I still wouldn't do my face before, and I think it blended really, really well. I think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to do my lashes. I'll tell you which lashes I used, and then I'll come back, and then we'll do swatches, and you'll get an idea of what these are like and how they perform. As you've already seen what it's doing on my eyes, but swatches, people just like to know कि क्या रंग कैसा लगता है. All right, so you wanted an Instagram baddie, you got an Instagram baddie. अफसोस की बात ये है कि it's 1 a.m. and I put all this makeup on and I'm not going anywhere. Also, my eyelashes took like an hour to go on because I'll do an insert of the Ardell 3D foam ink lashes. They're very, very pretty, लेकिन इनका band बहुत मोटा है और बहुत stiff है, so it doesn't really take on the shape of your eyes that well. बहुत देर के बाद उसमें glue भी like चिपका and all of that, but this is the look that I went with. It's giving me very like mermaid vibes. I think that's what I'm probably going to call it. And then of course, I couldn't help myself. I had to add some glitter. Like, you know how much I love glitter, and I think I'm kind of loving it. I think it really amped up the look. I know the look is quite neon and crazy, and so I hope, like, you know, I got people who wanted blue, they wanted green, they wanted yellow, they wanted neon. I think I got all of those. It's intense. I have to say, it's intense. I know I've done like blue, but like I've done more of like a smoky blue, but like I usually nahi karti, but it was fun. It was kind of fun. It's a lot of work. It is definitely a lot of work. Let's talk about these palettes. Neptune and Uranus. So Neptune, the new packaging has Neptune written on it. What are the other two that they have? So, and now they have these new ones where they've named them after fruit. So it's like this gold one, which is called lemon, and then this is melon, and then one is like berry, one is lime, something like that, I think. Mint. And then berry. So they've done that. These are the latest in that size. And then they have Saturn, which is like this, like a warm color scheme. And then like this pink and purple one, which is called Jupiter. So yeah, there are 4 different options in that. The quality is really, really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and do swatches. I'll start with Uranus just to, you know, आपको दिखाने के लिए कि कैसा है ये. इनके कोई color के नाम नहीं है, लेकिन I'm gonna do like simple like 1 swipe swatches. It's also true that the ones that जिसको मैंने वापस press किया है, उनकी pigmentation में थोड़ा सा issue आ गया because obviously I had to put like different mixing mediums just to hold it together, and वो थोड़े से dry हो गए. So like you'll see this one has become quite dry. I'm going to show it to you, but the rest of them are just really, really beautiful, really, really pigmented, and I don't think you like need a lot. They have this really pretty brown shade in here, jo ke is like a beautiful transition shade. Oh wow. There are a lot of these. Like green wala mujhe lagta hai maine itna explore nahi kiya. I was really going with the blue one. So this is the Uranus palette, and as you can see, this one and this one and this one, these are the ones I had to repress. So unka wo payoff nahi aa raha, but the rest of them you can see. Look at this brown, it's so pretty. And then even like this greenish bronze one, and then these really this bright green, and bahut hi khoobsurat iske rang hai. And then with the Neptune palette, I'll show that to you, and they're really pigmented. Some of them are very, very soft and like buttery. Even the matte, I think getting a matte that's not dry and has that buttery feeling, I think is a big accomplishment. So what I'm trying to say is that these, I think for the price point, these are really, really great options. Obviously, not every color is formulated in the same way. Like not every one of them has the same quality. There are some that are better than others. This is the blue Neptune palette. So as you can see, the yellow is a little bit faded, so it does need like a little bit of like an eyeshadow base or primer. But the rest of them, like look at this one, so beautiful. This, even this one. There's so many like I think looks that you can do with this. I'm pretty impressed. There's another Beauty Glazed palette that I have received that I have to show and review and share with you guys as well. But of course that's going to happen at a later time. Their eyeshadow palettes, I think they do dupes. They do dupes for like Morphe, they do it for Huda Beauty, they do it, they did the Anastasia one. So they copy color stories, but like at least they don't, you know, copy the name and try to sell like complete fakes. So that was my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope that you will keep coming back to my channel and we will be engaging, and I can get a lot more ideas from you on what you would like to see on my channel. I try to do a variety of, you know, food and beauty related and travel and lifestyle, whatever sort of just makes sense for me during that time and I think would be helpful to you. So I try to do that. I hope you will join me next time and you will subscribe to my social media and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I will see you next time. Take care. Goodbye. Mwah.